Well, there is heartbreak in Arlington and Alexandria tonight after a deadly crash kills 3 young men.
Police say a Virginia Beach teen died in a suspected DUI crash early this morning in Richmond.
Well, breaking this afternoon, a man is dead after a car accident in Virginia Beach this morning.
A woman died in a separate accident on East Virginia Beach Boulevard overnight.
I'm standing here at the location of a tragic hit and run that took the life of a member of our Charlottesville community in April of this year. The deceased victim was a pedestrian, a 50-year-old man whose name is unknown. He was struck by a vehicle at around 6 p.m. on a clear April afternoon. Accidents like these are not necessarily isolated incidents, but rather a part of a larger issue plaguing the arteries and veins of our Virginia. In 2018, on average, 182 injuries were recorded on Virginia's roadways. In the same year, 819 deaths were recorded on Virginia's roadways. That is more than 2 deaths a day. It would be helpful if we could get an idea of the bigger picture unfolding on Virginia's roadways. We would have more clarity if we could piece together this jigsaw puzzle from the pieces that make it up. Luckily for us, we have that roadmap, a roadmap provided by the state of Virginia in which this tragedy, this intersection, is just one data point.
This red dot represents the location of that fatal accident that occurred in April of this year. Here is a map of the traffic accidents in Charlottesville over the past 6 years. And this is a map of all the accidents in the state of Virginia over the same time frame. Each dot on this map tells a story: the who, the where, the what, and the how, specific information about accidents that happened at that location. This is part of a large dataset provided by VDOT, the Virginia Department of Transportation. Over 820,000 rows of data, each including more than 24 features that describe accidents, such as location, weather conditions, age of the drivers, and the time of day, to name a few. With all this data, we must ask the question: can we use state-of-the-art machine learning algorithms to gain more insight into this phenomenon?
To apply a machine learning approach, we need to first get a feel for the dataset. We graph the frequency of accidents over various features in the dataset, including time of day, collision type, and road conditions. Here is a geospatial graph of all deaths due to motor vehicle accidents in the past 6 years. Looking at the dataset, one field that stood out to us was crash severity. This could be used as a label for a supervised learning algorithm.
Based on the data, we trained the following 3 machine learning models: stochastic gradient descent, support vector machine, and decision tree classifier. But our initial results weren't too favorable, so we balanced crash severity samples through underestimation. Also, by utilizing feature engineering, we altered the crash severity feature to be a binary field. We then trained the model on 3 different features: physical jurisdiction, collision type, and number of vehicles, to predict crash severity.
The results of the models were better than before, with a 65% accuracy score coming from a decision tree classifier. This is better than a truly random 50% accuracy and shows that our model has some discriminatory ability, but it could stand to be improved significantly. We are currently in the process of fine-tuning parameters and refactoring the models to hopefully achieve a high-quality prediction score.
Even though further refinement is required to arrive at a better model, we can make some recommendations based on the results. They boil down to 2 applications. One of them is laws and city planning. Some Virginia jurisdictions are more likely to have traffic accidents. Lawmakers and city planners alike should focus on long-term effects of their decisions. Emphasizing safety would go a long way in preventing death on the roadways.
Another application includes raising awareness. Given that certain factors are more likely to result in more severe accidents, it'd be prudent to teach new drivers better hazard recognition and urge caution. More comprehensive driver education will save lives by making Virginians more aware of roadway dangers.
Traffic accidents have been the leading cause of death for young people in Virginia for a long time, and they will continue to claim lives. However, it is our job to make these streets safer, for the sake of ourselves, our loved ones, and the ones around us.